Hello and welcome to Aquarius Rising Tarot. This message is for Capricorn. This will be a love reading for the month of October. We're looking, they're already coming out. We're looking at the energies for early to mid-October, but I ask that these readings be timeless, that whenever you come across it, you get just what you need. So this will be a you and them reading, so we're going to look into how you're feeling, how your person is feeling, what's going on with the connection, where the energies are headed, and a potential outcome, just based on how you're feeling right now and where we're at right now. So for your person, oh, someone really loves you. For your person, this is whoever is on your mind when you come to this reading. This is whoever you're thinking about. You know who you're connected to. You know if it's a divine connection. You know if it's someone that you want to hear from and be with. And it can be someone that you're presently in a relationship with. It can be someone from someone from the past that you're thinking of. It can be someone you've recently met, or even someone you haven't met yet, because the energy of love is outside of time. If you're going to love someone at any point in your life, you feel that energy even when you haven't met them. So that's why when you have that meeting sometimes with someone for the very first time, like you feel like you know them, it's because you've loved them in the future and very often in past lives. So, and I know I'm going off on a little tangent just kicking into this reading, but it's because the first cards that you have for the heart of the matter are just very, very positive cards. These are soulmate energies. These are really sweet energies that we have leading into this. I just feel like you have met someone, or you're connected to someone, or someone is on your mind that makes you really happy. Like if they fulfill your your hopes, and this is emotional fulfillment. Like you see a potential with this person. I just get a sense that you met someone, or you're connected with someone that makes you very happy, that you can really see some potential with here. And you've opened your heart up. Like you've opened your heart up to them, Capricorn, in a way that you have possibly not opened your heart up in the past. I'm just getting this sense that you really feel deeply for someone, and you've let them in a way that you've not let anyone in before. So that's specific for someone. For the heart of the matter for your person, we have the Six of Cups. This is like reconnecting with a soulmate. This can be someone that you've known in your life, or it can be someone from a past life. It is a very nostalgic, youthful, playful, sweet, positive energy. This is that kind of energy of just meeting someone, like if you're meeting them for the first time and you have that sense like, oh, I know you, there you are, you're the one that I was waiting for. Like someone has met you, and that's the way they feel. Like they feel like you're that person. You're that person that they've kind of been possibly like their whole life sort of just looking here and there, and nothing really ever quite being right. And then they meet eyes with you, and they get that sense, like that deep sense of like familiarity and knowing and peace and connection. And they're just like, there you are. I just get that someone feels that way about their Capricorn. So it's a really very positive energy going into this. In your daily life, you guys are mirroring each other. You're mirroring each other, and yeah, I think just there. That's the main spot. Okay. In your daily life, you both feel very, very much in love. So far, this is all Scorpio Pisces, Cancer energy because it's all the cups so far. That can be a sign that you're with, can be in their chart, or it means that's where you're at, like the energy you're in right now. But you both feel very, very happy to have met. Like you've met someone that you just want to offer your cup of love to. Like you feel they're very attractive. You like being with them. There's a very healing energy. Like they just feel like home. You both feel this way. And since this is your daily life, I see you kind of both like being at work or going on with your days, doing your own thing, and there's almost like this dreamy energy that you just keep thinking about each other. And you might get really busy and things might be like kind of busy at work, and then all of a sudden you see a message from them and everything just kind of stops, and you just remember, oh yeah, there's someone that I'm really happy about. There's something that I'm really happy about, or something reminds you of them. Like it just kind of makes you smile. It's a very sweet energy. You're both feeling this. I'm not sure how much you've talked about it yet, because in your heart space, Capricorn, you have the Four of Swords. This is a very quiet card. This is a card of healing. This is a card of, this Four of Swords comes right after the Three of Swords. Something happened. I'm not really seeing it in this connection. You know, there are some swords here. There is a possible chance that it is in the past for some people, but it can just be past relationships. But you've been through some things. You've been through some things that were just too much, like just devastating, and you've moved forward. You've opened your heart to love. You can see the potential with this. I feel like in a sense it's a new person, or it's just a new energy with a past person. You're the only one that knows who's on your mind. But I feel like you've healed and you've opened your heart again. But you're still a little quiet. You're still not talking about this. You feel some very deep feelings, but you're meditating on it. You're thinking about it. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here in your heart space. But you're really thinking about this. You're thinking about how you feel, but I'm not sure that you've really opened up yet, because I feel like you're still healing from something, Capricorn. You are. You're still recovering from something. Your person has the Hierophant in their heart space. I think someone really wants to take things to the next level with you. Like they just really feel like you're the one. Like you may have just reconnected. You may be about to reconnect with someone, or there's just someone you met that you feel like you've just known them forever. When you talk, you could just like talk all night. It's such a sweet energy. They really love this. They love this about you. They love that they can just open up to you and tell you things they've never told anyone before. And they want to take this to the next level. They want to do right by you. They want to introduce you to family. Like they can see a potential for a long-term commitment. For some people, even marriage. Like this can be a marriage card. But this person can be like a little bit by the book, because that is the Hierophant energy, and that's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. That's just for some. But you are very unique, because we have the Queen of Swords here. You are very unique, and they see that about you, because we have the Queen of Wands here, and they know that about you. And I get a sense that they're almost trying to decide and think about how you fit into their world, into their life. But I think they're going to tell you how they feel very soon. You guys are going to talk about this, because we have the Page of Cups coming up. So someone wants to take things to the next level. And that little tangent that I just went on, I feel like that was very specific. That is definitely not everyone. But someone wants to take things to the next level with you. And I feel like they're going to tell you We've got the Page of Cups in their intentions and their actions moving forward. This is, once again, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy, but it's an offer of love. It's a, like, I just see your phone lighting up with your person's name, and I see them telling you how they feel. They're not sure how you feel about them because you've been quiet here, but you're working through things. You're thinking about things. You are feeling very deep. You really are. I feel like it's very balanced, the emotions you have for one another, but I'm not sure that they know how you feel. But they see you as someone that they could be with, like someone for the long haul. Like they really see you as someone that they could just spend their days and their nights with, and wake up to, and share a life together. And they just see tremendous potential with you, and they're going to tell you that it's going to come in. It's kind of interesting because I feel like there's a lot of very deep emotions here, and yet they're going to come in this sort of light-hearted, kind of playful way. This can be you sending them a message as well. I just have to say that because it's coming up. This can be sending a message. It can also be receiving a message. I often see it receiving a message. So for some, it's the Capricorn that's going to speak up because Capricorn has the Queen of Swords and their person has the Page of Cups. But I do feel like if it's your person speaking up, it's going to start small, but there's a lot behind it. With you, you are willing to talk. You are willing to communicate. You do have a clarity about how you feel. You do have a clarity about what you want. I get a sense that you're taking some time to think about this, to meditate on this. You're healing from some things. But moving forward, I do feel like you are going to communicate. So it might be Capricorn reaching out to their person, and it's going to be different for each person who watches this. You know, Capricorn, if you're the one that has been quiet. You know if you're the one that needs to speak up. But you know also if it's your person, because we just have communication on both sides. I do see you, no matter who makes that first move, I do see you communicating with one another. I do see this person really just having really sweet feelings for you, and you being very honest, like very honest. Possibly, I mean, the Queen of Swords, there's a depth to her. This is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. The Queen of Swords she's very unique. There is a depth to her that a lot of people don't realize. She feels very deeply. She loves very deeply. I get a sense that you're going to open up when these communications start, that you're going to be very honest with this person, possibly about things that you've been through and about how you feel about going forward with them. But I see them being very positive. Like I see them even just understanding. Like if you have been quiet, I see your person really understanding, and it's possible they've been waiting for you and willing to wait for you, but they now they're ready to move forward. They really are. We have the Knight of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, and then the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Wands, that is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. But I get a sense that they see you as very unique, very creative. You kind of bring out like a unique energy for them too. I almost feel like with knowing you, they feel like they've kind of found themselves, like they've sort of found what matters to them. They found their creative side. I just feel like they've really just connecting with you. You've reminded them of things that they may have lost or may have forgotten about, but you make them feel very, I don't know, just like new, like this new energy. I get a sense that with the Ten of Wands, that they're wrapping up some sort of old cycle too. It's almost like you're both going through this. It's like you're recovering from some things, and your person is wrapping up some things. They've had a lot going on in their day-to-day life, a lot that they carry, possibly a lot of responsibility. It's possible that even though they have been feeling all these things, they haven't quite been talking about it because they've had so much going on, but I see them releasing that time, that time of just being overworked or thinking too much or trying too hard or too much responsibility, and having clarity and really wanting to move towards you, like honestly, just as quick as they can. I just get a sense about that. They really want to talk to you. They really want to know how you feel. They want to tell you how they feel. So for you, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Strength card. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We've got 3 tens here, definitely wrapping up cycles. And you have 2 of the most positive tens in the tarot. This is just going all the way, like with someone. This is prosperity, this is abundance, this is emotional fulfillment. Like, this is really exciting energy. This is family, this is being connected to your family, this is making a family. So there's all this positive energy, and then we have the Strength card. So we have the Five of Swords, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, and then we have the Strength card, which is Leo energy. I do feel like with the Five of Swords, I'm going to pull some clarifiers here because all these cards are so positive, and then we have the Five of Swords coming into it. And it doesn't feel connected to this situation because this situation feels so positive. But there's something going on that you've had to be really strong about. There's something that's happened for you, Capricorn, that has been somewhat hurtful. I'm just going to ask the tarot to show me if this is what exactly it is, because you're becoming aware of your own strength and you're realizing like what you want in your life, and who you want in your life, and you're feeling very connected like to this person that is on your mind. But I also get a sense that you're recovering from some things, like some harsh words or some difficulties. Yeah, wow, all the tens now. Interesting. The Nine of Swords. So I asked for a little clarity on what is going on with these, with that Five of Swords there, because it almost didn't feel like it really fit in the reading. And we have the Knight of Cups again. This is the 3rd time. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy, an offer of love. We have the Ten of Swords. And the Nine of Swords. Sorry if I've gotten quiet. I'm just really asking Spirit to just really speak to me and help me to share the message that you need to hear, because there's so much positive energy here. And I saw these cards when I was shuffling. I saw them and I didn't know if they were going to come up again. But this is a message that Spirit really wants me to get out there. For some of you, this is someone that you met, someone that you love, someone that felt like a divine connection, a twin flame kind of soulmate connection. And you really saw some potential here. You really felt so much love. But something happened. Something went down in the connection that caused this kind of Ten of Swords moment. Somebody walked away. Somebody stopped speaking. Somebody thought this was over. Like you might really think this is completely over. And with the Nine of Swords, it's kept you up at night. It's given you a lot of anxiety. You're really thinking about this person. You want to make this offer of love. You want to be with them. You miss them. Whatever it is that went down that just, that caused like a miscommunication or caused possibly a breakup, caused a breakdown in communication. It's, it's giving you some sleepless nights. And I feel like you really want to talk to this person. You really want to hear from them. You really want to move towards them. You still love them. You still love them, and I get that they still love you. So, if this is a brand new person, and it is quite possible it is, for some of you, there's somebody new coming towards you because you've released something from the past and you're not looking back. And that is specific for some people. You've been through some things, you've been through some breakups, you've released some old things, and you've opened yourself up, and someone new is coming in, and it is like a divine connection. For some of you, you are in like a present relationship, but things got tough, things got challenging. I get a sense that your person might have gotten real busy with daily life things and real distracted and that sort of thing, and but you want to talk things out, you want to work things out, you both really love each other. For some of you, this is like one of those divine connections where you're not in communication at all, and yet you both love each other like so much. So I'm going to put a card on your side and a card on their side, because I feel like you both want to communicate, and I'm not really sure who is going to be speaking up here. I want to give you the right advice. If it's you that needs to speak up, Capricorn, I want to be honest and tell you that. I have, and if it's your person, then I want to tell them. But I almost get like somebody wants to apologize. There's been this Ten of Swords moment, and these cards, I thought that they're all mixed up. Okay. I usually order my decks before I start in this, but I'm just going to trust there's a reason. I haven't been reading with reversals recently, but I've got reversals in here. But I'm gonna go ahead and trust that. I'm gonna trust this is interesting, Capricorn. I have to tell you, none of the other readings have been quite like this. This is very deep, and I just want to look into it a little further. I just want to see who is going to talk. And who's going to break the ice here? Because I feel like it needs to happen. I have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So your person feels so much. And with the Knight of Swords, I get that they're going to run in and tell you this. But I also get a sense they're still thinking on it. And with you, we have the Seven of Wands. That is an energy that's taking the higher ground. That's an energy that's a little guarded. That is. And no wonder, like, you've been through some things. You really have. If not in this connection, you've been through some things in the past that really took a toll. And I believe your person's going to come towards you. With the Knight of Wands for them and the Seven of Wands for you, I get a sense that you are open to this communication. You are. But they are really going to have to come in right. They really are. I get a sense that they want to with the Hierophant in their heart's face. I feel like they want to do right by you. I feel like if there's apologies that need to be said, they want to tell you that. They want to talk to you. They're anxious to talk to you. I think they're going to come in. I think it's going to be really sweet. I think it's almost going to be like almost seems small at first, like almost casual. Like, I don't know that they want to admit that there's so much going on for them between the surface, under the surface. I get that they're going to come in because with you having the 7 of Wands, they're not really sure if if you want to talk. So they're going to come in kind of like, hey, how's it going? That sort of thing. And I feel like with you having your sword up, which is thoughts and communication, and kind of having your hand out like that, you're saying, come on in, let's talk about this. Like, come on in, let's talk about this. Because you saw a potential with them. You saw a long-term connection. You saw this potential kind of happily ever after, and you both love each other. The Knight of Cups 3 times. I've got the 10 of Cups. I've got the 6 of Cups. They want to talk to you. They want to work things out. They want to make this right. There might be some apologies coming through. Um, and like I said, only you know your real situation. Only you know how you feel. Only you know what you want and how you're going to go forward. But I do believe that you're open to this and that you just genuinely do want to hear from them. I feel like you're willing to put the past behind you, and you're willing to let this love, like this love, come first. But for some of you, some of you think this is completely over, and for them, it's not over. It's not over. But this is positive. This is someone you want to hear from. This is someone you love. So for those of you that think like an ex might pop back up and that's the last thing in the world that you want, I don't see it that way. This is someone you genuinely loved. This is someone you had hopes with. So if there is like a past person that you don't want to hear from, that you don't want to be with, then this 10 of Swords is all about releasing that energy so that this new person can come towards you. So for some of you, you're releasing something from the past. Some of you are healing. I'm getting to the point where these messages are reaching a lot of different people, and it's amazing. I'm learning to balance it as a reader, but a lot of different messages come in, a lot of different information comes in, and I try my best just to hone in and give you what you really need to hear. But if you feel like something spoke to you in this reading, you're not sure, you want to look a little deeper, I would love to do a personal reading for you. I'm running a special all through October. You can go to my website, AquariusRisingTarot.com. And I have a special I'm running this month, mainly because I just love fall, and I think it'll be fun to just run a special. It's amazing being able to connect with you guys one-on-one because the messages come through so clear. So I'm just asking for a final 3 cards because I feel like there's so much. I feel like I'm speaking to like so many different situations here. But the love, no matter what, the love is there, and you're both desiring to communicate. The King of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. Someone that did not feel like they had enough to offer in the past wants to come through. They're very passionate about you. They're just crazy about you. You're both a little guarded here, but they feel like they have something to offer now when they didn't before, and they're going to come in and they're going to tell you that, and they're going to tell you that they still love you. They've never stopped thinking about you. They want to be with you, and they want to see where this can go. So take the messages that resonate with you, release the rest. You're the only one that knows what your story really is. Trust your intuition, and thank you all so much. The Capricorns have just been amazing since I'm new here, and you all have been so supportive. Your videos have been so watched. It just like makes me so happy. I have a ton of Capricorn in me, so I love connecting with you all. And when I'm reading your cards, it gets very personal because it's my story too. So If you enjoyed the video, please put a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love if you would. If you want to connect with me for a personal reading, reach out. I'd love to hear from you. My website's in the description. But I do see you reuniting with a soulmate. I really do. It can be a new meeting with someone from a past life, but someone feels like you're the one. Someone looks in your eyes and just sees home. They see home when they look at you. And no matter what's happened, no matter what's gone down, like in their past, in your past, they want to work through this and they want to move forward and they want to be with you. And I think they're going to tell you that. Libra season, Scorpio season. So it's in the next 2 months. You guys are going to talk about all this. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.